In this video, I'll break down the exact 3 pillars I use to scale my service business from 0 to 6 figures, starting with 0 clients. My name is Maggie Paratin, and for the past 18 years, I've helped dozens of service businesses scale to 6 and 7 figures. The first pillar of scaling your business is to connect. You need to go out there and connect with people, find your ideal clients, and build relationship with them. Because you can have the best service in the industry, the best skills, but it won't matter if nobody knows you exist. And this is a mistake I see over and over. Business owners think that if they have a great website, clients will come. If they're really good at their service, they have the best skills, people will flock to them. No, they won't. You have to go and find them. And I learned that the hard way. When I started my business, I was an immigrant to Canada. And my very first social network I built around my ex-husband's friends and family. But then we divorced and I lost that. And then when I was a leader in corporate, I just worked long hours and really didn't think about networking. All I wanted to do is spend time with my family after work. And yes, I knew some people in the company I worked for, but honestly, I was too scared and too embarrassed to tell anybody I did have a side business. So one day I just sat there and thought, damn, I don't know anybody. And that's when I realized I had to build my network from scratch. And because I'm an introvert and I was working 9 to 5, I realized that your traditional networking and meeting people wasn't for me. And honestly, it terrified me. Hopefully, some of you could relate to me on that. But all I had was a personal Facebook profile where sometimes I would post pictures of my kids so that my parents in Europe could see them. I've never posted a picture of me as a business owner. I've never done a single video. But slowly I pushed myself. I started showing up in Facebook groups, started answering questions there, giving value, sharing what I knew. And then I pushed myself even more because I gained confidence. One of the very first resources I created was a simple question list. These were questions that I could ask people at networking events to start meaningful conversations because small talk terrified me. I made it for myself, but then I shared it. And that list is what grew my email list. And then it clicked for me. Connection isn't just about meeting and knowing the right people. It's a system of visibility, value, and nurture done consistently. So show up to people, give value, and connect with them on a deeper level. If you need more ideas how to do networking online, you can talk to me using the link below. Now, connecting with people is one thing, but what if you do have people watching, but then nobody's booking with you? Now, let's talk about the second pillar, which is convert, because this is what trips many service-based business owners. They get visible, go out there, build an audience, and still aren't making any money. I have clients with big engaged audiences who weren't converting a single follower into paying clients when they first started working with me. One of them is Lena, who is a hairstylist who moved from Canada to Dubai and built her business from scratch over there. She's so talented and very creative and has a big following on TikTok and Instagram. But when she first came to me, people were liking, commenting, engaging, but nobody was booking. So we worked on her conversion process together. And now most of her clients are coming from Instagram or TikTok. And of course, she has returning clients who are coming back because they love her work. And this is how she built her business from 0 to around 6 figures. So here's what changed for her, and you can do the same. Make sure you do marketing conversion. Post valuable content where you share your expertise and people start liking you and start considering working with you. And when you give value, they will definitely do. Now, once they've made up their mind, you need to have sales conversion. And for that, you need to have a process that closes them. For example, you can have a link under a video to invite them to the sales call with you or to book an appointment just like Lena does. Both of them are essential for your business to grow and, of course, lead to conversion. So now you're connecting with the right people and you're converting them into paying clients. But what allows you to keep that growth going to 6 and multiple 6 figures year over year? And that is the last third pillar, which is continue. Here is what nobody tells you about scaling. Starting a business, it's an easy part, but continuing to grow past your first six figures year over year, that's where most people get stuck. And that's what exactly happened with my client, Jennifer. She's a professional organizer, and we worked together for a couple of years when she went from high five figures to multiple six figures. And we focused on three things: her leadership, systems and structure, and client service delivery. I helped her develop the skill of public speaking, something she was so scared of that at first she told me she would rather close her business than actually do it. But this was the skill she needed to grow and lead her team. We also documented her unique way of serving her clients, her unique service delivery process. And from that, we created training materials so she could train her team. So then this way, her team could deliver multiple projects on the same day or week without her having to be present in every single one. And while doing all that, we built her systems, because leadership means you start thinking like the CEO of your business, not just an employee who works in it. You lead with a vision. And in order to communicate that vision, you need public speaking skills and build out the system so that your team can deliver the service as you scale. And this is exactly how Jennifer could deliver services to multiple clients at once without her being present on every single project. To scale, you can't just be the person delivering the work. You must grow as the CEO. And the last thing is client delivery. As you scale, your quality of your service should be going up, not down. But for so many businesses, when they grow their leads and their sales, actually the quality of the service collapses under the weight of that growth. But the ones that keep scaling consistently over time are the ones that are increasing the quality of their service as they grow, not decreasing it. How do you do that? You add systems to maintain that quality consistently. And because you're more resourced, you keep finding more and more ways to make the client experience the best possible so that they can keep returning and keep referring you to others. That's how you scale the business from 0 to 6 figures. So you've got the foundations, the systems, the infrastructure, but where are the actual clients are coming from? Check out this video on the screen where I reveal how I exactly built my network from absolute zero.